Oracle cards are less about answers and more about awareness. Each card is a symbol, a whisper from your inner world. Today's card is the Bear, guardian of inner strength, true courage from clarity. The Bear teaches us that true strength isn't loud or forceful. It's calm, grounded in clarity. When we become still, we access deeper courage, one that guides us through challenges. This is the kind of courage that comes from knowing ourselves clearly. It then allows us to move forward with confidence. I'm going to show you two bears, and in this video I will start with pencil. Let's get started. So I put the straight line at the bottom, and I'm going to make, it's almost a half of a teardrop shape because we're going to be making this bear so he's laying down. And near the end, I'm putting the head, and it does not need to be perfect. As I'm sketching it, it's a light, like slanted, kind of boxy shape, but I left the point of the teardrop, so that's going to become the paw. And our nose is lightly angled. It doesn't need to be, right? Remember, these are practices, not perfects. And the key to the bear is that he has those small ears with the broad head in between. And as we make the muzzle going up in between, it's like almost a heart upside down, doesn't come to a full point. And I chose to have him resting with the eyes closed. So you can think of the paws almost like the letter D laying on its back. And then I just put a little indication of where the claws are. So one paw he's resting on, and then this one is outstretched, so a gentle slide or diagonal. And it's resting on that initial teardrop shape that we made. And then it's kind of like upside down L's to show the little knuckles of the paw. And I kept him really simple, like this leg is either underneath him or blocked so that you don't see it, right? But I gave a little indication of the hip. So you're going to see it a lot more clearly as I put it in marker, and you can have him fluffier, you can add color, but I'm just going to add the outline to it, and I am using a brush pen that allows me to get some of the little teeny details. And I'm also going to thicken up that line that's at the bottom so that he looks like he's really grounded. And I left a tiny little highlight on the nose. Absolutely, if you don't, you can go back in with colored pencil or a paint marker, but I try to keep these as a springboard that you're just following it as a guide and then you're taking off with it. For our next bear, I'm going to do him sitting up, and I'm starting with that broad line across the top of his head, and then I'm trying to show you, and again I switch back to pencil because I'm trying to show you that I make sure this line coming down is a little bit wider, meaning sticking out farther than his head, and it's about 3 times as long is just making sure it's long enough, but they take on all different styles. And then you're going to like gently curve that top to where I ended the bottom, where it's wider than the head because we can see a little bit of his body. But I'm drawing that little light line to show you that I'm thinking about which part is the head, then I have about a third for the body, and then the legs. So I'm trying to rough it in so you can see what I rough in. I do one as a short that's straight into marker, but I wanted to show you. And then I do make like that muzzle going all the way up to the top of the head, but you don't have to. Again, the key is these small ears and that broad space between them, because he's smart and deliberate in his actions. If the bear appeared for you today, perhaps it's inviting you to ask, where in your life could stillness bring more clarity? How might that clarity help you act with courage?